This is the goal to pursue, the trophy to chase, and a championship on the line for a couple of teams. The Indiana Hoosiers have found life, winning 3 games to advance to the championship. Michigan's offense has been consistent in postseason time, and 2 teams gelling at the right time face each other for the championship. Big Ten softball tournament presented by DirecTV. It's been a solo shot instead of a 2-run home run for Wisconsin. And here's the 3-2 to Copeland. Barely gets it. Durkowski stretches out for the first out.
Lately, as of late, has been their selective pitching. How much better they've been at being selective.
Strikes are out. The first strikeout for Durkowski.
Hitting team for pitches that are up in the zone. Rise balls, they're good at laying off with them as well.
Big cut. Couple of strikeouts for Durkowski to open up. She's responsible for all 3 outs, fielding her. 41 starts her freshman year a couple years ago. 50 games in the outfield her sophomore year. Consistent starter again this year, and draws the walk against Copeland. And certainly a weekend that statistically wasn't her best of the season. 11 hits, 11 runs she gave up. That ball getting away as Sealer takes second base. We know Avery Parker's got an arm.
Oh, those 5 innings during the regular season series for Michigan not to see her.
And Copeland reaches up, underhanded throw to first base for the first out. 3 for 19 in that lineup. And Erickson drives one to right field. The catch by Andrews. And the throw to second base. Sealer gets back in time.
For Copeland to really, she can go move outside anytime.
Thole puts it in the air to center field for the 3rd and final out. No score after 1 complete between the Hoosiers and Wolverines.
I talked to Coach Stanton and she said, you know, last year was such a new feeling for them. It was almost like hearing Michigan in the future.
Ground ball to Langford, 1 out. As we know, was a long-time lead assistant for Carol Hutchins for 29 years. Was a part of a lot of those championships. Dropping it into right center, and Van Brandt, the freshman, is aboard. And the first hit against Durkowski. Both of those players, too, as you look at Cora Bassett's numbers, who's been dropped down to the 6th position in this lineup. Big cut. Sits her down for the 3rd strikeout.
Both sides of the ball, the hitter's going to get the pitcher sometimes and vice versa.
Andrews lost in the sun and her footing. Indiana Langford lost the ball, and that allows Indiana to play to first run. And a little bit of miscommunication. You see Langford backtracking. Might have gotten called off by Ella Stevenson.
Well, Stevenson, when she's coming in, the outfield has to call off the infield.
Inning where the Hoosiers knocked off the Cornhuskers. And Cooper draws the walk. Benson really can bat anywhere, according to their coach, 1 through 5 in the lineup, but gives them kind of a sort of a leadoff feel at the number 9 spot. And chases that one and misses. The 4th strikeout for Durkowski. Stevenson, hard ground ball to Benson, 1 away. And all of these players, certainly at different points in the season, have definitely contributed to Michigan's success. And Conway draws the walk.
Career, what are some of your favorite memories from coaching?
Oh, wow, that's tough. Certainly, I can think back in 1980 when we were national runner-up, and that
was play and 3 outs. World Series appearances. Copeland drops it into center field, and her first hit of the championship game. If we need to hit, it's great to have Sarah Stone up to bat. Down the line it goes. There's so many clutch hitters. And Minnick trying to deliver there, tracking it in center field is Conway. The throw to first base. She got her. Tumbles him up.
Conway's whole body motion was going towards first base, and I think Copeland knew it. The moment she froze to get back, she was just too far off immediately. This is a close play, though.
Each coach gets a challenge, and no surprise that Shonda Stanton is challenging this space, trying to track down that fly ball. Decision stands.
Yeah.
So 2 outs.
Again, when you have that.
Carter with the change.
In a pinch hit situation, you get opportunities.
Ground ball, Benson charges at it. And they retire Fantucci, the leadoff batter in this inning.
That combination of needing a little bit of stick from the rosin is important.
McVeigh, ground ball to the right side. And after that quick timeout, all it took was 1 pitch to retire McVeigh. So a couple of ground ball.
That pitch yesterday. And we heard Shonda Stanton talk about a low pitch being called. Today, no call.
A couple of ground ball outs and a fly ball out, and a 1-2-3 inning. And Parker drills one to center field, keeping Conway busy out there. 1 away. And number 9 here coming up. Places it on the ground. An underhanded toss for the second out.
Well, to that point, that was the one pitch she was throwing strikes with.
Hard hit ball, they one-hopper, and is handled by Langford, who takes care of the last couple of.
Something she's doing a lot more now.
Langford trying to beat out the throw. Indiana can't handle small ball, and so Langford is safely at first base.
When that last out is thrown.
Erickson drills one to center field, a diving catch by Kettleman. Oh, she lays out and shuts down Michigan on that play. No serious damage here. Pops it up in foul territory. Basket catch is made right at the wall by Sarah Stone. A couple of great defensive plays by Indiana, back-to-back.
Hoosiers.
Stevenson at the plate. Langford's got to decide what she wants to do. Decides to head for second. Head first dive, she's in.
That decision to go.
Stevenson dropping it into right field. Langford to the plate is safe, and we're tied at 1.
It just does not take much. All this is a little pop-out that drops behind Sarah Stone into shallow right field. Langford's speed. How big is that steal just before it? When such a line drive in center field can result in an out from a great catch by Kettleman, but then tiny little pop fly can be the RBI.
Very strategic when she picks the innings to do it. Andrews lays down the bunch, beats out the throw. And a couple of hits for Andrews in the championship game.
They had different conversations in that dugout.
Cooper, fly ball to center field. And Andrews will head back to first base. 1 away.
And in that feel, if you can ignore that feeling when the whole stadium might feel different, it's a big deal.
Benson places the bunt, and the sacrifice moves Andrews to second. A 9-pitch at bat and a rocket shot right at Ellie Sealer to end the inning. The 2-2. Carter looking. Second strikeout of the game for Copeland. Her second strikeout. Hard ground ball, backhander by Benson. Long throw, 2 away. Back to moms and children, just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day weekend and wish my mother the bind.
So far, being her to ground out to second base her last at bat.
Another bouncer to Benson. And another put out. The end of the fifth.
And that liner out to Sealer. It was a good barrel on the ball.
And again, she flies one to center field for the first out.
Pinpoint my pitches, make sure I get her out.
Stone to right field. And chasing it down is Stevenson. 2 fly ball outs. To the plate. With 2 outs, swings at the first pitch, another fly ball, that drops in, it's fair, and Parker will take 2, diving headfirst into second base, and a 2-out double.
Just.
Ground ball, McVay gloves it, the runner coming home, the tag is made, the out is made. A gutsy call to send Parker home. And Michigan gets out of the inning.
You see, this was a great dive by McVay. I don't think it was clear that they knew that McVay had this ball. Got the out. Bree Copeland, were they able to scout her last night? Well, the answer was yes, but
it's different when you see it in person. Walter.
And when the video doesn't necessarily, it's not indicative of what she's doing today.
And there goes Sealer to second. Now Michigan in full count. Here to Langford. And Walter. And Langford's going to take second base as Sealer advances to third. So just like that, in a blink of the eye, Michigan has 2 in scoring position. Power hitters and Maddie Erickson and Kiki Thole, the 2 power hitters in this lineup. Erickson ground ball. Cooper takes a look at the runner and gets the out.
And that's that pitch. Get Kleiman to maybe throw it a little bit lower.
Full count. Thole reaching out. There goes the runner. And Sealer touches home plate. She's safe. Another one coming in. Langford is safe. Michigan gets 2 on what appeared to be a harmless hit and piece of contact by Kiki Thole.
The aggressiveness here, this ground ball, just a short ground ball, the throw was off target. Parker had to go dive for the throw. As she dove for the throw, Sealer, as she slid in, the contact with Parker, she had to reach around Parker for the tag. And when she reached around for the tag, Parker could not get up. That allowed Langford to hustle in. While Parker was getting up, that meant that nobody could go after the ball. With the speed that Langford had, hustled in, 2 runs, able to score.
A bouncer touching on the bag for the double play. And Brooke Benson getting Indiana out of the inning. But I'll tell you what, that's the do that time and time again. Yep. Strike 3 call. And the 6th strikeout for Durkowski, and the first strikeout since the 3rd inning.
React and foul that off if it's brought in the zone again.
Andrews takes one to center field just over the outstretched arms of Langford. Walter, 2 on with 1 out. Benson in the air, a high fly ball as Conway comes over for out number 2. Copeland is 1.
A chance to help herself here.
Right back at Durkowski, who stabs at it, tosses passes to first. Game over. Michigan is back on top of the Big Ten with its 11th Big Ten tournament title.
What a battle for this Wolverine team. And always talking about the team, the team, the team. This is a team that does it together.
Bri Copeland, the last two at-bats, really hit it hard against Durkowski. But she hit it right at Durkowski, and credit to her. Durkowski doing all she could. I mean, just both pitchers. The play by Durkowski, the dive by Copeland. I mean, the effort by both of them.
Does everything she has to, picks up the glove, does not give up to make it happen. Bri Copeland, everything she has to leg that out, dives into first base to make it happen. Relentless on both sides.
And Durkowski threw every single inning for Michigan in the Big Ten tournament.
And Copeland, who just put everything into this game, everything into this tournament. You cannot ask for more from an athlete like that. He's had so much growth.
The Michigan Wolverines Big Ten tournament champions for the 11th time in program history.